Nothing new. Feels, continuously progressing, I guess, but not going to play, tonight. Not going to play in either of these games. I still don't anticipate him being available anytime in the near future. Still sore.
You've spoken how the Milwaukee series sort of prepared you for the next one and on. But when you were 3-3 against Milwaukee, and if somebody told you you'd win 7 of your next 8, would that surprise you at how quickly you guys are sort of developed?
I think anytime I think all of us that are in this know how hard it is to win one game. So anytime you're able to, reel off 7 of 8 or whatever it is, that you kind of wonder how that happened when you look back. But I think we're just trying to take it one game at a time, 1 minute at a time. That has not changed, and we're not trying to do anything else. And I think that's been a good part of this group all the way through the season. I think that approach has been helpful, all the way through the playoffs, because then also it allows you to, put a bad game behind you. And we've had a couple of those too.
Yeah, how much better prepared do you think your team is for these situations coming into here tonight after what you've been through so far?
Well, they're all unique situations, and each game's its own entity. Sometimes a team starts off really hot. Sometimes it takes a while to get going. Sometimes it never finds a groove. Sometimes it finds its groove, and you feel like you're running uphill all day. Each game's its own entity. Our guys have played a lot of road games this year. Obviously, we're very good on the road in the regular season. Have gotten better as the playoffs have progressed, but this game is its own deal, and we've got to play great out of the gate, and we know that.
You guys seem like you're very good at staying the course, no matter what that situation brings, especially on the road.
I hope so. I think that's one of the biggest things, is being able to, just kind of weather those runs. And we talked about it, and I thought we did a good job the other night when LeBron was going nuts in the first quarter, is that, those can't be 10-12-0 runs. Those have to be 8-4, 6-3, whatever the case may be. You guys got to hang around when he's making plays like that, and I think you do see some of that when you're playing on the road in the playoffs. You've got to weather some of those storms and stay poised and move on to the next play.
As a coach, how do you teach boys? How do you make sure that? What do you do to make sure they never lose their composure?
Danny does a really good job of identifying it and bringing those people onto our team, and then I just think the only thing that we always talk about is just stay in the moment. Just don't worry about what's behind, don't worry about what's next, just play to win this possession.
But Brad, what is it about? Sorry if you're going to answer this question. This is your first time back in the building since that opening. Any flashbacks? And it seemed like just a long time ago.
Seems like a long time ago. The way the NBA schedule worked this year was crazy when you think about, we go to Cleveland on October 16th or 17th or whatever it was, and then we go to Philly on October 20th, and we don't go back the rest of the year now until May. But it's been a long year. A lot's happened. Obviously, that was an emotional night, and I don't, other than now watching and rewatching the game and breaking it down just from getting ready for this series standpoint. If you would have asked me in February, I wouldn't remember much of the game other than obviously what happened to Gordon.
You talked about how bright and calculated LeBron is. What do you feel these 3 days do now for him and his team?
Well, I think like anything else, gives you a chance to recalibrate, look at everything, and try to come up with what's going to work best. And there's things we have to do better, and those are the things that we've tried to address the last couple of days. And then it's about, the same things that always win basketball games. It's about making sure your transition defense is excellent, making sure you're getting teams off the glass, and then guarding actions as well as you can. And then on the other end, executing and doing it over and over and over through any circumstance, and that's easier said than done.
Do you believe much in series momentum, or is it more like each game is its own entity?
I don't look at it that way. So I think every game's its own entity from my own perspective, because I think the momentum in a basketball game can shift on a dime. The momentum in a series, if you're too emotionally invested in the results, can shift on a dime. You just have to stay the course and play the next play.
Brad, what is it about Jay Larkin that's made him so a hot commodity around the league?
Well, he's really good. Like he's great with every aspect of what you would want in a coach. I think He's tremendous with player development. He's great with game preparation. He thinks about the game. He's always studying the game. He's studying things that would help him apply, management tactics, etc. As he gets the opportunity to become a head coach again, which he's already been. He's had that experience in Erie, and he's been tremendous. Our staffs have been unbelievable, and not only like really smart, really hardworking, but I always talk about just really humble, like just always coming to work the next day and just trying to do the same thing, like stay in the moment, be as good as we can be, learn, get better, and hopefully help our guys. And Jay does it tremendously. Thank you.
Thanks, Brad. Thanks, Coach.